is the high flight done so about to witness some true talent on this. This game should be a good matchup. Now let's get these starters going. Start with the Raptors. Nation sensation, everybody knows that. Levy shoots. Can't quite connect. For the three. Seven gets fouled, but Duffy, he's going to go to the free throw. substitutions. Levy gives it to Abdul-Latif. Gives it to Lockery. Lockery to Speed. Speed shoots. Makes it to three. Oh man, he's gone. The player from Poland. See Speed. That's enough for tying up in the game. So far. Hands in the 15. Shot no good. Rebound from Levy. That's enough, down three. Number 20, Thomas Lockery. Alrighty there. Right corner of the first one. When he has the lead. Lockery. The game is always open. Lockery comes to the screen. That's 7 shoots. Shot no good. Here's another 11. Levy gets his speed. Speed tries to get two. Doesn't quite get two. Gets fouled. Trip to the free throw line. So he's getting an opportunity to get two. The whole game rolling behind his team. Let's see what he does in his trip to the free throw line. Shoots. Shots good from Speed. Comes pretty good for the Raptors. Abdul-Latif. Shots good from Mati. He goes 2 for 2. Now to 24. 24's in the game. Ref's gonna rule it a foul. Pascal's in for Speed now. Ref's gonna rule it a fire-breathing Dragon Ball. 15, looking at what to do. Gets, ref's gonna rule it a jump ball, so it's gonna be a Raptors ball. Correction, it's gonna be a Dragons ball. Number 2. 2 to 35 now. 35 back to 2. 2 looking on what to do. Looking for something. Gets a screen from 35. Shot clock's going. Now under 10 seconds. Shoots. Shot's no good. Out of bounds. Results back to a Raptors ball. Goku now gets it to Levy. 35, can't quite connect on the alley-oop. Levy now has the ball. Levy gets it to Renan. Renan, he goes up with it. Hey, that's enough. That's a slam dunk by number 13, Isaiah Renan. Extended the lead now to 5 points. Alrighty then, the slam dunk. Always an energizer in a game like this. Raptors slowly shifting the weight. They were down by 1 or 2 early in the game, but they're quickly picking it up indeed. Dragons seem to be slow. They're not people who like to force it. They're someone who like to wait for the shot clock to go out and try to score then. Kind of similar to the Raptors, they take cerebral approaches. So far for the Raptors, Levy has 3, Speed has 5, 6 from Alfonso, 2 from Renat, of course, with that monstrous dunk, 3 from Alakri. So far for the Dragons, McDuffie with 5, Enriquez with 2, and 7 from Roche. Now coming out, Raptors got ball. Johnson, the Wise High School alum. 24 now has the ball, gives it a 2 to 24, going for it. Gives it a 1 shoots. Shot's no good. Lockery gets the rebound. Lockery gives it to Renat. Renat gets it to Lockery. Lockery shoots, gets 2. Last 2 points for number 20, Thomas Lockery. Number 2 for the Dragons has the ball now. Looking up to do, gives it to number 1. 1 to 15. Now less than 15 on the shot clock. 24 fakes the shot, shoots now. Shot's no good. Cortez Whitney gets the rebound. Cortez Whitney gives it Pascal. Pascal to Lockery. Lockery shoots. Can't quite get it. Doku gets the rebound. Can't quite put it up. Number 1, Johnson now with the ball. He's going. Goes up. Blocked by Pascal. Number 2, looking at what to do. Number 35 gets the 2 points. 2 points for number 35, Dajami, for the Dragons. Pascal now with the ball. Pascal now to Lockery. Lockery now. Lockery to Cortez Whitney. Whitney gives it to Renat. Renat gives it to Whitney. Whitney looking at what to do with it. Less than 10 on the shot clock now. He's going. Lockery now fakes the shot. Shoots. God, can't quite connect. Number 24 now gets the rebound. Number 2, Barfield. Now to 24. D. Back to 1 now, Johnson. Now 24. 24 to 1. Now to 15. 15, look at what to do. Russ gonna rule a foul from on the Raptors and results back to a Dragon ball. Two tries to get up and gets 2. 2 from 2 for the Dragons. Cortez Whitney now, passing it to Iesieto. Pascal now, Pascal to Cortez Whitney. Whitney now back to Pascal to Renat. Renat, can't quite connect. Rebound from number 1. Number 11, 24, 35 now. Look at what to do, great defense by Doku. Now has to end off to 2 shoots. Shot's no good. Rebound from Renat. Cortez Whitney has the ball now. Gives it to Iesieto. He shoots. Shot's no good. Rebound from 24. Now number 1, Johnson has the ball now. Gives it 11. 11 gets 2. Timeout on the Raptors. Raptors now have a 1-point lead. those rebounds definitely been killer. The big man seems like he gets it but can't maintain control. They're swarming him, man. When you something like that, what can you expect? Offensively, the Raptors do got to pick it up, got to score more shots. Defensively, they got to stop the Dragons, got to be quick. Dragons definitely starting to pick up the pace, not letting the shot clock run out, because that's what they seem to do. They got to now attack, and that's what they've been, that's what they've started to now pick up doing. Coaches are now making adjustments. Raptors coaches and Dragon coaches both making adjustments. Definitely 1-point game like this, you know, both teams are pretty evenly tied. Howard only 1-0 in the conference, Raptors 3-0. Raptors have played more games. No, correction, team 7-2, Raptors are 8-1. Again, home court advantage, Raptors still have yet to lose at home, so definitely that home court advantage has been something that's definitely helped them throughout the season. It was especially evident during that PG game. Coming out the break, Pascal now has the ball. Pascal to Yesieto. Yesieto now. Screen from Alfonso. Loses, regains control though. Pascal now goes up. Correction, gives it to Renan. Renan now gives it to Whitney. Whitney loses control. Ref's gonna rule it a Raptors ball. Renan now has the ball. Renan losing control. 24 goes. Has the ball now. Passes it to 2. 2's looking up to 2. Goes up. Gets 2. That's 2 points for number 2. Whitney now shoots. Can't quite connect. Renan tries to go up to get 2. Ref's gonna rule it a Dragon ball. Substitutions in for the Raptors. Now to 2. 2 looking at what to do. Gives it a 15. 15 now to 24. 24 tries to get the alley. Doesn't get the dunk, but gets 2 points. And an and 1 at that. Shot's no good. Speed gets the rebound. Speed now to Abdul-Mateen. Kala gets 2. Last 2 from number 3. Benny Kala. That shot cut the lead down to 1 for the Raptors. No, cut the trail net to 1 now. Number 2 shoots. Shot's no good. Abdul-Mateen gets the rebound. Yesieto gets fouled. He's gonna get a trip to the free throw line. Let's see if he can get a lead. Raptors are now currently down by 1. Correction, he's not gonna get a trip to the free throw line. It's gonna be a Raptors ball. Yesieto gives it 11 now. Back to Yesieto. Now to Abdul-Mateen. Back to Yesieto. Shoots. Abdul-Mateen gets the rebound. Attempts to put it back up. Doesn't quite work. 24 now. 11. 15 shoots, gets 2. That's 2 points from number 15. Roche. Kala now. Kala gets it to Abdul-Mateen. Tries to get 2. Ref is going to rule it a Raptors ball. The put back from the player from Poland, Mati Shpi. Brings the number 11, looking at what to do. Wow, doesn't get the 2. Levy gets the rebound. Levy to Kala now. Kala back to Levy. Speed now. Speed to Esieto. Shoots. Can't quite connect. 15 gets the rebound. Doesn't quite get the 2 points, number 15, 16. And 15 is getting a chance to speak along. Shot's good. Setting the lead down to 2. Second shot is good as well. Substitutions for the Dragons. Kala now has the ball. Kala to Levy. Levy to Kala. Kala shoots. Doesn't quite connect. Levy gets the rebound. Gives it to Speed. Speed puts it up. All righty then. Number 11. He's called the Punisher from Poland. Number 11, Mati Speed, gets up there. Number 11 now. Ref's gonna rule it now at Raptors ball. Kala has the ball now for the Raptors. Kala to Lockery. Gets it to Abdul-Mateen, shoots. Shot's good. 2 points from Abdul-Mateen. Coach is happy. Looks like that's what he wanted to do the whole time. Now extending the lead to the Raptors now to 1. Shoots, shot's no good. Looks like there's a little miscommunication. Speed thought it was going to be Dragons touching the glass, but ended up being a Raptor. It's going to result back to a Dragon ball. 7 goes up, blocked by Speed. Number 1, Johnson now has the ball. Looks like coaches are meeting. That's gonna rule the dragon ball. Shoots. Shot's good. Number 24, Christian D. Lockery now shoots. Can't quite connect. Ref rules it a dragon ball. Number 1, Johnson, Jaden Johnson. Now gives it a 7 to 11. 11 has the ball. Looking at what to do, shoots. Shot's no good. Levy gets the rebound. Gives it a collar. Collar goes up. Doesn't get 2 points, but gets fouled. He's gonna get a trip to the free throw line. Let's see if he can tie it up. Shot's good. Cuts the lead down now to 1. See if he can tie it up. And he ties it up. Seven now has the ball. Goes up. Doesn't quite get 2. Great defensive performance for the Raptors right there. Abdul-Mateen now to Speed. Speed gets to the Lockery. Lockery to Levy. Levy now looking on what to do. Gives it to Lockery. Lockery now to Abdul-Mateen. Shoots. Shot's no good. Now Levy has the ball. Levy! He goes! Gets completely fouled! Trying to go for the dunk. Gets completely fouled. Might be a flagrant or a tech. Refs are going to call it just a regular shooting foul, but if you look at the play again, it looked like the defender was chopping his feet. He was waiting for him to go up just so he can come down with the block. Looked pretty intentional, but hey, again, refs make the call, so whatever the ref says is going to be the final call. Levy's going to get a trip to the free throw line. See if he can try to create a lead for the Raptors. Gets it in. Levy, you know, those same foul shots are the one that helped them actually win, you know, the game against PG. So talk about the importance of foul shots. Levy can tell you all about it. Shoots. Shots no good for the second attempt. Seven now. 24 now to 15. 15 to 11 now. Shots good for the first attempt at number 11 for the Dragons. Emmanuel Henriquez. Second shot's no good. Levy now looking at what to do. Less than 10 on the shot clock now. Shoots! Barely misses it. Speed now. Speed, 2-1, Speed shoots. Can't quite get the 2. All right, then, ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of the first half of the game with your Raptors tied up with the Dragons. 32 to 32. Okay. What to look at? The teams look evenly matched indeed. But hey, I said this phrase last game and I'll say it again. Pressure makes diamonds. Let's see who shines. Raptors are not new to equally matched talent. Last game, literally last Wednesday, they were just against this same exact thing. Teams that know how to play them. As you're getting into the season, you get more film. Teams start to adjust, and they're going to be able to match you. Raptors are no rookie to adversity indeed. So right now it is tied up. Some things to highlight: Levy has 4, Abdul-Mateen has 2, as well as Renard, 5 from Blockery, and 6 from Alfonso, and 9 from Speed. As far as the Dragons, 13 points from Roche, 5 from McDuffie, and Henriquez, as well as 2 from Joppa. Teams are pretty set. However, someone's going to have to step up to eventually become the winner. It is tied up right now, but again, it's just a half. So we'll see what adjustments coaches make in the half, and let's see how each player executes. gentlemen, we are back from the half. Coming out the half, the Dragons have the ball now. 15 now, look at what to do. Actually, the game is started up 32-32. See how both teams respond. 15 shoots, shots no good. Levy gets it. Levy now has the ball. He's taking it down. Look at what he's going to do with it. Gill now. Gill has the ball. Gill has to Levy. Now Levy to Gill. Gill to Speed. Speed turns and shoots. Gets it. All right in there. The players are rolling. That's how it's about the second half. He gets 2 points. Let's see how the Dragons respond. 1-7. 7 back to 1. 1-15. 15 now for the Dragons. Back to 1. Look at what he's doing. Gets to 11. 22 kills. Again, rest of the middle. Let's see how this unfolds. Levy to Gill. Gill to the team. Lincoln gives it back to Gill. Gill with speed. Speed shoots. Can't quite get the team. Everyone gets the rebound. Now he's looking. Gives it. Hands it back to 1-1. Johnson, look at what to do. He's trying to get loose. Blocked by someone. Dragons ball. Right there. Number 15 has the ball now. Refs not going to rule their travel though. Levy has the ball now. Gets fouled. Going to result back to a Raptors ball. Levy now on the outbound, looking to pass it into the inbound. Gets to Abdul-Mateen. Ref's not going to rule it a point. All right then, Fonzo has the ball now. Speed has the ball. Gives it to Levy. Levy now. Levy to Speed. Speed shoots. Can't quite get the 3. to 11. 11 to 7. 7 back to 11. Back to 1. Johnson. Johnson gets it to 35. 35 is looking over to do. Abdul-Mateen now has the ball. Alfonso has the ball. shoots, gets the 2. Oh man, this guy Alfonso, talk about getting buckets. He's been doing a pretty good job of that during this game, indeed. Seven out to 11 shoots. Shots no good. Out of bounds, results to a Raptors ball. Levy now. Levy gives it Abdul Mateen to Lincoln. Ref's gonna Raptors timeout. Raptors are up 4 right now. Starting to pick it up again. Raptors got to create momentum. Once they create their momentum, that's how normally they get the wins that they normally get. Pardon. So it looks like they're steadily coming. They're coming out strong in this half. They understand that if they do not press the gas full throttle, the Dragons can, they might get burned. Best way to say it. But the Raptors are coming out pretty strong. Birds flock together. So that really, in cohesiveness, is what we're seeing better from the Raptors offensively coming out the second half. Alfonso, talk about Alfonso. He's been a bucket getter for these Raptors. He has 8 so far now. Speed has 11. 4 from Levy and 2 from Abdul Mateen. As far as the Dragons, 13 from Roger, 2 from Dami, and 5 from McDuffie. Again, the Dragons, they're gonna have to pick it up definitely offensively, similar to how they're doing it in the first half. But the Raptors, they're definitely getting after it. They want it indeed. Defensively, they're flying around, forcing those turnovers, forcing them to make the shots. That's what they're trying to do. They don't want to let the Dragons run their type of tempo, that slow tempo, run out the clock, shoot when it's a second left, get you tired. They're like, you better shoot this now or you never shoot. So forcing them to get uncomfortable. That's what the Raptors are doing, and looks like they're doing a pretty good job of doing it. Levy now, screen from Speed. Levy now to Abdul Mateen. Gets it to Speed. Speed now. Speed to Lockery. Lockery gets a screen from Alfonso. Lockery goes up. Can't quite get 2. Ref rules it a Raptors ball. Levy now. Levy to Speed. Speed now to Abdul Mateen. Gives it to Alfonso. Alfonso goes up. Doesn't quite get 2. Tries to put it back up. 24. Ref's gonna roll a foul on Raptors. It's gonna result back to a Dragon ball. First shot's no good from number 11. Enriquez. Second shot is no good. Levy has the ball now. Levy now to Johnson. Levy, oh my gosh! Nasty work by Levy. The Asian sensation gets 2. Great defensive performance from Alfonso. Now to Levy. Levy has the ball now. Levy gives it to Lockery. Lockery wide open. Can't quite connect for the 3. 7 has the ball now. Looking on what to do. Alfonso has the ball now. Lockery. No, Lockery to Alfonso. Alfonso to Lockery. Alfonso has the ball now. Tries to get 2. Doesn't quite work. 7 now has the ball. Goes up. Gets 2. Kala to Abdul-Mateen. Abdul-Mateen now shoots. Can't quite connect to the basket. Seven now. Ref's gonna rule it a Raptors foul. Johnson now shoots. That's no good. Ref's gonna rule it a Raptors ball. Now Kala has the ball. He's taking it down. Can't quite connect with Lockery. Number 1 gets 2 points. Abdul-Mateen gets it a Kala. Ref's gonna rule a foul on the Dragons. Kala to Schmid. Gets it to Lockery. Looking who to pass it to. Gets it to Sebastian Doku. That's gonna rule it a Raptors ball. Schmid shoots. Can't quite get to. Abdul-Mateen gets the rebound and puts it back up. Alrighty then. Tough 2 from number 5, the Lincoln, Ibrahim Abdul-Mateen. Schmid, he has it. He's going. Gives it a Kala. Sebastian Doku gets the rebound, but number 5 again, Abdul-Mateen, the Lincoln, puts it back up, extending the lead for the Raptors down to 5. $11 now. 11-7. 11 now. Ref's gonna roll 2 points. 2 points for number 11. It's gonna be a timeout on the Dragons. All right then, Raptors starting to pick it up, but just as the Dragons. Again, this is a good matchup. I said it before the game, this is a good matchup. So, you know, it's gonna be neck and neck always. The test split for 2. 2 won't come easy. 3 won't come easy. You're gonna have to fight for these points. Raptors are up currently, but the time can change any moment. However, the winner is not declared until it's 0-0 on that clock. Kala now. Kala gets it. He's taking the ball now. Loses control a little bit, regains it. Kala now to Abdul Mateen. Abdul Mateen gets up, gets thwarted in his efforts. Ref's gonna rule it a dragon ball. Stolen by Schmid to Sebastian Doku now. He's taking the ball down. Ref's gonna rule a charge. It's gonna be a dragon ball. Looks like Lockley playing defense at number 2. Two points for number 2. Lockley now has the ball. Lockley to Kala. Looking at what to do. Kala now to Lockley. Lockley back to Kala. Kala gets fouled. Kala gets fouled. He's gonna get a trip to the free throw line. Let's see what he does. They extend the lead now to 3. The Raptors. Shot's good. Is he even gonna extend the lead to 3? Number 3. Extends it to 3. All righty then. Benny Kala, 2 for 2 in his trip to the free throw line. Rockery now playing defense on 2. Goes, gives it back to 2, 2 shoots. Shot's good for number 2. Gives it to Lockery. Lockery has the ball now. Hands it, tries to get it to Abdul Mateen. He steps out of bounds. Ref's gonna rule it a Raptors ball. Calling out of speed. Gives it to Kala. Kala gets fouled again. All righty, the number 3, Benny Kala. Let's see if he can extend the lead. Number 3, Benny Kala. He's at the free throw line. Let's see if he can extend the lead to 2. Shot's good. Kala. Second shot's good as well. Number 3, Benny Kala. Timeout Raptors. Alrighty then. Yeah, it's going to be a game of catch-up, no mustard. You know, definitely, indeed. You know, it feels like every time the Dragons score, Raptors score. Every time the Raptors score, Dragons will score. It's a neck-and-neck game, indeed. Both evenly good matched teams here at Montgomery College Gymnasium. Again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to today's NJCAA Hoops here at Montgomery College Gymnasium. Number 11 now has the ball. 15. Now, 2 to 15. Gives it out to 24. 24 goes up, doesn't quite get the shot. Kala, no, Speed gets the rebound. Now Kala with the ball. Gives it to Speed. Speed fakes the shot. Looking at what to do. Gives it to Locker. Locker to Speed. Speed. Attempts to goes up. Can't quite get that reverse in. Now to 2. 2 back to 15. 15 looking at what to do. Goes up. Gets 2. Kyle has the ball now. Score's tied up. Screen from Alfonso. Dual Mati. Gets the screen from Alfonso. Gives it to Speed. Speed gets it to Kala. Kala looking at what to do. Gives it to Alfonso. Alfonso shoots. Gets 2. Jordan Alfonso. That spot right there. Deadly at a mid-range, indeed. Witty with it like Luffy. Gets it all in one piece. Ah, 2 points, number 7. Game's now tied up. Yeah, send the last break, send this break. Yeah, it's neck and neck. Neck and neck indeed. Both evenly teams match. You know, but again, someone's gonna have to come out the winner. Pressure makes diamonds. Let's see who shines more. Indeed, I would better say more. Both of these teams, you know, whoever wins this game is really just who wants it more. You can't say one team's better than the other because, you know, everyone's scoring to score, going back to scoring. You know, both teams loaded rosters. Levy now has the ball. Levy gets fouled. Levy gets fouled. Levy now. Levy gives it a speed. Tries to put it back up, but the Shabbat Christian gets the putback. 2 points from Abdul-Mateen. Now number 2 has the ball, looking at what to do. Less than 10 on the shot clock. 35, now to 7. 7. Shoots, gets 2. Kala has the ball now. Kala to Gil. Gil, looking at what to do. Gives it to Levy. Levy gives it to Kala. Kala shoots. All right then, Abdul-Mateen gets fouled. Abdul-Mateen gets the shot from Kala, tries to put it back up, doesn't get the 2 points, but he gets fouled and a trip to the free throw line for an opportunity to get 2 points. Abdul-Mateen now. Shot's no good. Scores tied up 50-50. Second shot is good. Abdul-Mateen. Ref's gonna call a travel on the Dragons. What's up? Back to a Raptors ball. All right then, as I said it before, Raptors are not letting the Dragons go by their pace. You know, the Dragons want to go slow, run out the clock, you know, but they're like, you know, we're gonna force it. Force it. Gil now has the ball. Gil. Abdul-Mateen. Ref's gonna rule the Raptors. Ref's gonna rule the Dragon ball. Levy, 15 shoots, shot's no good. 35 gets the rebound. Number 1 to 7 now. 7 looking at what to do, gets a screen from 35. Goes, shoots, shot's no good. Abdul-Mateen gets the rebound. Abdul-Mateen to Levy. Ref's gonna call a foul on the Dragons. Levy. Levy now at the free throw line. Let's see what he does. Going to free throws. Christopher, the Asian Nation, Levy can tell you all about that. That's how they won PG right there. Shots good from Levy. Extended the lead now to 2. Let's see if he can send it to 3. Second shot is good from Levy. Number 1, Johnson has the ball now. Looking at what to do. Gets 2 points, number 11. Dumaty shoots. Shot's good. All right then, 2 from number 5, the Lincoln. Alfonso playing defense. Number 11 shoots. Shot's no good. Dumaty gets the rebound. Gil has the ball now. Fakes. Gives it to Alfonso. Alfonso to Dumaty. Now to Levy. Levy. Oh, shoots. Can't quite get the 3. Number 1, Johnson with the ball now for the Dragons. Goes. Pass it off to 35. 35 puts it up. Gets 2. Dumaty now has the ball. Gives it to Alfonso. Alfonso gets fouled. Draws the foul. High IQ move right there. Now he's going to get a trip to the free throw line. First shot's no good. See what he does in a second. Shot's no good in the second attempt. Ref's gonna call a foul on number 7. Ref's gonna call a foul on number 11 for the Raptors. That's gonna allow Dragons number 7 to trip to the free throw line. First shot's no good. Second shot's good. Ties it up for the Dragons. Levy to Dumaty. Dumaty tries to get 2. Can't quite get it. Ball's out of bounds, results in a Dragons ball. Number 11 goes up. Blocked by speed! Rejection by speed! Number 15 goes up. Gets 2. Alfonso shoots. Can't quite get 2. Gets his own rebound. Attempts to put it back up. That's going to give the Raptors number 22, the legacy, Isaiah Gill. 2 free throw shots. shot's good from Gil. Let's see if he can tie it up in a second. Second shot's good. He ties it up, Isaiah Gil. Seven now has the ball. Number 15. Number 15. He's gonna get a trip to the free throw line. That's gonna rule that a foul. Shoots. Shot's good. Second shot is good. Gil fakes it. Can't quite connect. Gets his own rebound. That's gonna call a charge. That's gonna call a charge on Gil. No, correction. Yeah, that's gonna call a charge. It's gonna result in a Dragon Ball. Alfonso has the ball now. He gets two. Number one, Johnson gets two. Levy shoots, can't quite connect. Blocked by Speed. Speed goes. Gets it to Lockery. Lockery shoots. Banks it in. Oh my gosh. That's clutch. Clutch man. Lockery. Thomas Lockery gets the three. That's clutch right there. Talk about shooting. Talk about what it means. He goes. He's going. Goes down for the two. That's a dunk. Supply Christian alumni. Abdul Nickel. Mateen. Abdul Mateen. Ibrahim the Nickel. Abdul Mateen. Alrighty then. Stage is set. Stage is getting loud. It's now blocked by Speed again. Raptors won it. Raptors haven't lost yet at home. They don't want to. This is where they put their blood, sweat, and tears. This is where they put their blood, sweat, and tears. This is where they practice late at nights. This is where they run their suicide. This is where they make perfection. They don't want to lose here. They've yet to lose at home. The pressure is on. We said it before. This is a neck and neck game. Neck and neck game. Two good teams playing against each other. Sometimes one team is going to be up, other times another. This is a good match, ladies and gentlemen. I said it before the game, and I'll say it now. Pressure makes diamonds. Let's see who shines the brightest this evening. Definitely. Timeout now. Momentum shift from the steal to the dunk. I said it. High flying dunks to the shifty twos. I mean, we are witnessing some talent on display indeed. 13 points now from Abdul-Mateen, 11 from Shmeen, 10 from Alfonso, 8 from Kala, and 8 from Levy. With a little less than 2 minutes left on the clock, Raptors up by 1. Yeah, the only answer to this is just to dominate. Raptors have the ball, you just gotta dominate. That's what it is, you just gotta dominate. Correction, the Dragons have the ball. Johnson now on the outbound, looking to pass it into the inbound. Gets it to 32. Number 35, he's going to get a trip to the free throw line. To shoot. Shot's good. Shoots. Second shot's no good. Ties up the game now. Blockbuster move again! Oh my gosh! The rim protector. Now Shabaka Christian Alum has the ball. Dribbles now. He has the ball. Game's all tied up. Little less than 2 minutes left in the game. You gotta be cerebral. You can't force anything. Let's see what the defense gives you. Gotta be cerebral about these approaches. Levy has the ball now, the Haitian sensation. He's going. See what it is. Now less than 10 on the shot clock. Gives it to Abdul-Mateen. Abdul-Mateen looking at what to do. Gets fouled. Gets fouled. Abdul-Mateen now is going to get a trip to the free throw line. Pressure makes diamonds. Let's see who shines the brightest this evening. All right then. Bench warning on the Dragons. Abdul-Mateen now. Let's see what he does. Deep breath, shoots, shot's good. That's what the Raptors need right now. That's what the Raptors need indeed. Let's see if he can bring it to 2. Second shot's good as well. 2 for 2 in his trip to the free throw line. Lockery now. Timeout on the Dragons. Full timeout from the Dragons. All right then, Raptors are up by 2, but that can change very, very quickly. We have a little over a minute left in the game. Yeah, I say it before and I'll say it again. Pressure makes diamonds. Let's see who shines the brightest this evening. Number 5 for the Raptors, Abdul-Mateen has 15. Number 11, Shmeen has 11. 14, Alfonso has 10. Number 1, Levy has 8. And number 20, Lockery has 8 as well. And for the Dragons, 19 from Roche, 10 from Henriquez, 12 from McDuffie. Again, high-scoring game. Whoa. High scores in the game. Yeah, but again, neck in that game. You know, it's not a lot of talk about. You just gotta play. You know, it's not one of the. You know, you can't say do this and do this, you'll win, because you know you know, you may get 2, but just because you're getting 2, you got to be able to stop 2. You know, so again, this is going to take both sides, pass offense and defense, if you're going to want to win this. Indeed. Now to 1. Johnson has the ball. Illegal screen! Alrighty then, results in a Raptors ball. Alrighty then. Raptors have the ball now. I'm doing Mateen on the outbound. Looking to pass it into the inbound. Levy has the ball now, looking at what to do. Levy, cerebral approach. Less than 50 on the clock. Up by 2, get to the locker. Lockery to Levy. Levy, 3, 2, 1, shoots. Scores! Oh my gosh! That is a sensation! Christopher Levy, he scores! Ref calls a foul on the Raptors. Ref calls a foul on the Raptors. That's gonna give Dragon number 7 a trip to the free throw line. 2 shots. 2 foul shots. Shot's no good. Looks like the Raptors got it in the bag now. Levy. Hey, the clutch. Hey, I don't know. Lockery with the clutch or Levy with the clutch. Who knows? Shot's good. Timeout. Hey, Levy, man, talk about. Listen, hey, Levy knows how to shine. That's what I said. I said pressure makes diamonds. Let's see who shines. Levy needed to score 2. Scoring 2 was the way to seal the deal. And that's what Levy did. Same thing as in that PG game. Needed to make the 2 free throws to seal the deal. Hey, Levy, man, the Haitian sensation. Don't gotta say it once, but I'ma say it twice. Christopher Levy, the Haitian sensation. Full timeout on the Raptors. Alrighty then, so shot clock's out. Theoretically, Raptors just gotta hold the ball. That's all they gotta do. They just gotta hold the ball. They gotta hold the ball. Hold the ball. Gets fouled. He gets fouled. He gets fouled. Levy gets fouled. He's gonna get a trip to the free throw line. Hey man, Talk about the importance of free throws. Christopher, the Haitian sensation, Levy can tell you all about it. Indeed. Right here, similar to the same case, right here when they won the game against PG. Big county rivals. Let's see what he does right here. Shoots. Gets it in. Christopher Levy. 1 for 1 so far. Let's see if he can do 2 for 2. The Florida native, Christopher Levy. He shoots 2 for 2. Christopher Levy. Now to 1. 1 has the ball. All right then, foul from the Raptors. That's going to give number 1 Johnson a trip to the free throw line. Shoots. Shots good from Johnson, the Wise High School alum. Second shot's no good. Shoots. Shot's good. Shot's good for number 24. Shot's good for number 24. Seconds left within the game. That deep 3 came from number 24. Christian Dean, the Long Beach High School alum, 6'2" sophomore. Hey, clutch 3, cut it down to 1 now, but you know, time and place, I don't know. Raptors get the ball, we'll see what happens. Russ gonna rule a Raptors ball. Russ gonna rule it a foul. Timeout Levy now. Shot's good from Levy. Extending the lead now to 2. Right there. Raptors got to play defense for 6 seconds. They want to win this game. Raptors got to play defense for 6 seconds. Just 6 seconds. Again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in into today's NJCAA hoops here at Montgomery College Gymnasium. This is a conference game indeed, so if the Raptors do come out with the win, it'll be another addition to their undefeated in the conference. And if the Dragons win, this will be their win for this is a conference game, just as Wednesday was. But just a reminder, Raptors are currently 3-0 in the conference. Howard is 1. Oh, no, Levy scoring the 4 would essentially seal the deal with this game. Indeed. See what he does. Asian sensation. Gets it in. Levy gets it in. Levy gets it in. 6 seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, your Raptors are the winners of tonight. Talk about defending the nest. That's what your Raptors do the best. They're now 4-0 in the conference. Ladies and gentlemen, final score of 70-67. Raptors come again, yet with another win. I said it before, pressure makes diamonds. Let's see who shines the brightest. And the Raptors shine the brightest indeed. Again, congratulations to the Raptors. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's get to the post-game interviews. To it. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Great game, coach. Great game, coach. So, questions about
right there. Ladies and gentlemen, what a game indeed. I am being joined now.
I am being joined now by, you know, we always bring the players, but now let's meet the man who coordinates them. Coach Jamal Wise, ladies and gentlemen. We're here now with them. Coach, it's been a journey indeed. You know, most of the time when I talk to players, you know, I talk about surface level things, but you've been a coach for how long here for the Raptors?
This is my
Third year as a head coach.
I was an assistant coach for 5 seasons before that.
Definitely.
I was an assistant coach here for 5 seasons before that.
All right.
So this is my overall rookie coach year. We didn't have a season. This is my 9th year.
Ninth year at Montgomery College. So you've been with the Raptors for a while. So you've seen the ups, you've seen the downs. First of all, we want to start with congratulations. You guys still are undefeated at home. That's big. A lot of people can't say that. Now 4-0 with the conference after this defeat of Howard. Let's talk about preseason. Let's start with preseason, and let's talk about what are the 3 big things you think have contributed to the success you guys have had so far? Starting with the preseason all the way up to now.
With preseason, it started with the recruiting process. Bringing in the right guys from last year. We had good interior play, but our guard play lacked a little bit. We had some good guys at the guard position, but I think they needed more depth at that position. Bringing in Chris from Florida, the other 2 players, Ian and Isaiah from Florida. We was able to get a couple of guards like Tez, Benny came back, Thomas came back better. And just everybody was locked in to, come in together. Isaiah Gill, his dad, me and Mike Chocolate played overseas, and I've been friends for 20-some years. So just my connections and the recruiting process really was a big thing to get the right pieces in place.
That's phenomenal. That's great. Definitely recruiting. That's a big thing. Now, let's kind of talk about, I've talked about it with the players. Now I want to talk about from a coach perspective. You know, you guys are now 8-1, but that one, not 9-1, correction, sorry, 9-1. Put some respect on it for sure. 9-1, that one loss. Guys traveled far, all the way to North Carolina, correct? New Jersey. That one loss was against a ranked team in the division. Kind of how it was. You guys were on a hot streak, undefeated. You took that one loss. You guys haven't lost since, of course. But definitely, how was that as a coach? You know, of course, when you're going undefeated like that, you may think high of yourself. So that humbling experience, how was it, and and kind of practice after that? How did you respond to it as a coach?
Well, the team we lost to is actually from Michigan, Macomb Community College. At the time, they were ranked number 3 in the country. I think they're number 3 or 4 right now. They only have 1 or 2. I think they only have 1 loss as well. But they're a team that was top 4 team last year on the Nationals. And we're just trying to get, I put a schedule together to where we can play teams that have been there to Nationals and see what we need to do to measure up to those teams nationally. So us losing to a team that was ranked 3rd in the country by 5 points, it made us realize, okay, we can play against these guys. And we shot 3 for 19 from the 3-day. So it gave us the confidence, but it told us what we needed to work on. And the thing was being more patient, blocking and defensively, communicating, all the details, because our talent level is really high. I mean, one of our 3rd-leading scorers is, he doesn't even start, and that's Frank. And he's, arguably one of the best one-on-one players on our team. We just have a lot of depth. But the one thing we needed to do on that loss was see what we needed to work on when we come across other teams, because we have Davis and Davey coming out. They're top 5 in the country. Howard was number 16. They were ranked higher than us. And we got to get through them in order to get to nationals. So it was a humbling experience to take the loss. But because we lost and it wasn't a blowout, we felt that we could play really team in the country. So it gave us more confidence.
For sure. Gave you more confidence. All right, then. We won't keep you here too long. I know you got to be with the team. Last question. This game, going into this game, again, you talked about how, prior to the game, Howard was ranked higher than you guys, especially that PG game. Coming from that PG game, that was an intense game. Talk about playmaking and execution at its highest level there. Then going into this game as well. This week has been a hefty week. You saw the schedule. These were 2 conference games, 2 great teams, and you managed to be undefeated. How are you feeling? Do you feel that, this is what I expected? Is this something that, I didn't see it at first, but as we went through practice, I saw this as a possibility.
Honestly, I always want to come in every game if people want to win. What I saw preseason, with a couple of things with, academics and things like that, I was unsure. I knew we was going to be a good team. If you had told me after 10 games we was going to be 9-1, I would have been all thumbs up about it. Even though I would like to be 10-0, but I saw our schedule, and I knew that, okay, there's a couple of losses there, but it might not be to the discipline and the, level of, closing out games that we should be. But as each game has gone on, starting with the Chesapeake game, we was winning the overtime anyway. Then we closed out a game against Dundalk, like we played very well, but then PG came, and that win was huge because we gave up the lead, and it gave us some resiliency. We know that we have a clutch free throw shooter in Chris.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So then we know we're starting to see who can close out games. So now it gets my rotation in there. So it's just going to get better throughout the season, and I'm so excited that we are 9-1 because we've had a hefty schedule, and us to be 9-1 right now is a praise to the players and my coaching staff and everyone involved in the program. I'm just so proud of everybody.
Great, thank you, Coach. All right, then, Coach, that's the questions I have for you. Thank you again for coming on.
Great coach,
thank you, I appreciate that. Thank you, Coach Jamal Wise, again, head coach Jamal Wise of the now 9-1 Montgomery College Raptors. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you, man.
No problem. All right, then.
Y'all have a good one. Appreciate all y'all do, man. Thank you. All right, then, ladies and gentlemen, that is the post-game interviews. Again, congratulations to the Montgomery College Raptors on the win against Howard. Talk about grit, talk about effort. This week, the Raptors have had challenged, and they have risen up. I said it before, and I'll say it again. Pressure makes diamonds. Let's see who shines the brightest, and the Raptors shine the brightest. All right, then, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to this evening of NJCAA Hoops. Hope you have the rest of your evening. I'm Ms. Orlando, and this was the post-game interview.